folks, I'm sorry about that. Apologize a lot. I don't know what the hell happened there, but we are missing out on a lot. As we are now back, here we go, as the race is now back. As the battle for third is still going on. As here we go. Alright, we are back racing, folks. So, looks like this will be the part 2 of the UDL F1 Brazilian Grand Prix. Don't know why I'm having issues, but it did snow today here in Texas. That will probably have something to do with that. Pig has now got himself up into P9 as Publix will go for the move, as he will get around the outside, as he will get the move done for P3. What a move there by Publix there. Will that open the door for Hurricane? It might, as Publix is going to go defensive. What does he do? He's going to shove Kiwi out as he will clear him. But this has been quite the battle for third between these three, as Honos and Hawk, as Honos was able to get around T&E Hawk for P6 while I was having issues. Gonna try and send everybody the new stream in the chat. But so far, Pig, starting all the way back, has now gotten himself up into P8 as he looks like he's going to go for a move on T&E Hawk here. As the guys who started on the softs, their pit window is not there yet. It will come around lap 14. But Pig is going to go around the outside here of T&E Hawk. What's that? Oh, as T&E Hawk has gotten loose! T&E Hawk has gotten loose coming out of the turn. He is spun around, but thankfully he didn't have any damage on his car, as he is now all the way down to P10. That might open the door for Crisorial Alex. But it doesn't look like he's going to go for a move just yet, as we're going to go back up here for the battle for P3. But so far, so good. But yes, it snowed today here in Texas, so I wonder if that is having with any issues. It probably is. Looks like Kiwi, Bird King, and Hurricane battling it out, as I'm going to go with Dilsack and Honos here. It looks like Honos may have possibly lagged out. Is his car an AI? Yes, his car is officially an AI. He's having issues once again. Crisorial Alex does get the move done on T&E Hawk to get himself up into P10. As it looks like Dilsack is going to get around Honos there. As yes, he will get the move done. So good move there by Dilsack. As I think Honos just got back into his car. But let me tell you guys, KD 1997 has been in control of this race from the word go. As he has held this lead and he holds a huge lead over X Breezy, who is still sitting pretty well in P3. In P2. With Publix, Bird King as Easy Hurricane. Pig is clawing back as well. See if young Vicho might go for a move on Honos here, as Honos is back into his car. We have a VSC. We have a VSC. I have no idea why. Is it Publix? Yes! Publix has been spun around. He has lost control of his car. VSC has come out. So not what he wanted at all, as VSC is, he will have to get a new wing on that car. He must have hit the wall coming out of the Senna out of the Senna S's in turn 2 and 3. And just letting him know, if Crisorio Alex does get a penalty for that, it will be ripped off, as I'm sure as trying to hold a car as Publix is having a hard time keeping that car under control. Oh, as we have another driver, is that Dreamsy? Yeah, he is into the grass, as Gunbuck just got a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC. So Gunbuck just got a drive-through penalty. That's not what he wanted at all, to try and recover from this race. But Publix is pretty much out. We have a yellow elsewhere as well. That is Speed King, who is out there on the grass as he needs to get out of the way for the oncoming cars. But wow, chaos has gone on in this race. Cowboy Cause chose the pit. What in the world is going on? Speed King just got a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits, though. Now it looks like that is Cowboy Cause who's getting the blue flags. As that is Speed King. Yes, he is into the wall, as Speed King has retired from the race. So that is an end to his day, as he will not be able to improve on his points, as the ending of the year did not go his way. Publix is into the pits to get a new wing. For those who are joining us, it is snowing here in Texas, so that will probably have to do why the stream cut out for those who were watching the first stream. So, welcome back. There is a VSC that came out, as I'm trying to get the move. Yes, as Pig was able to get the move done on Easy Hurricane there for P4. Pig is just so freaking fast. But Pig now has his sights on Kiwi Bird King as well. The pit window for the soft tire runners is now open, as we have 23 more laps to go. T&E Hawk and Crisorio Alex are having themselves quite a battle. Oh, as they make contact with each other there, as it looks like Crisorio Alex, he has a damaged wing on his left end plate there. They made contact. So don't know who was at fault there. It looks pretty incidental, so kind of hard to say who was at fault there. But going back for the battle for the final podium spot, KD 1997 does pit. Oh, we have another yellow somewhere, I think. Don't know. No, it looks fine. All right. But KD 1997 coming out of the pits. He was the race leader of this race. He has led the first 14 laps of this race. He's going to hope he doesn't run into anybody that will impede on him, as that will be the worst case scenario that he will need for this race, as all of these guys still have yet to pit, as KD will be the first one out of these soft tire runners in the leaders group to make their pit stop, as we are here with the battle, as X Breezy right now is currently in the lead. He has a 3.7 second gap here on Kiwi Bird King, as this is right now the battle for net P3 between Kiwi Pig and Easy Hurricane. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. It looks like Breezy will pit, as Easy Hurricane is going to pit as well, as Pig gets out in front of Kiwi Bird King there. So yes, Pig gets out in front of Kiwi Bird King, but they still have yet to pit. But hey, how about this? KD looks like he is still in a great spot to get command of his lead. Looks like X Breezy has went out on the medium tires. Easy Hurricane has went out on the medium tires, as Honos has also come in on the medium tires. This is the battle for net P3. as X Breezy was able to come out of the pits with nobody in front of him. But so far, Pig is in control of the net P3 spot. KD, once the first two guys pit, KD 1990 KD will assume the lead from there, as Young Vicho and TNE Hawk still have yet to pit. I imagine Cursorial Alex will also pit as well, and I'm going to make the call that he's probably going to change his wing, as he has a lot of damage to that left front wing. Yes, so Pig and Kiwi are now into the pits. KD is going to get the move done to pass them to get back into first place. Let's see, what does Pig do here? Yeah, he will go on to a pair of medium tires, as Kiwi Bird King will also go on to a pair of medium tires as well. X Breezy was able to get out in front of them. Hawk, he has chosen not to pit yet, but Cursorial Alex did pit, and just like I thought he was going to do, he is going to put a new wing on, as he is going to be on the soft tires. As Young Vicho did pit, as he is out there on the medium tires. So interesting strategies are playing out here, as this battle for the net P3 spot with TNE Hawk still needing to pit, as there are 20 laps to go left in this race, in the final race of Season 3, the UDL F1 Season 3, Season 2, and Season 1 champ, currently up to a net P3. He started in P17, so this will be just showing how huge, how great of a top talent he is, as he is going to try and claw into the gap that X Breezy has, as he has a 3.2 second gap on him. And knowing how close of a friends these guys are, as yeah, there is TNE Hawk. He also goes into the pits to get a new pair of medium tires to try and see if maybe pitting just a little bit later will help him out. Go back to this battle here, as it looks like Cursorial Alex is chasing down the Renault of Young Vicho. Cursorial Alex, one of the top talents of the league, did not get off to a great start, as he also had to get a wing change, as he had some damage on his car. But him and I had quite the battle in Season 1 here at the Brazilian Grand Prix, where I was on the medium tires and he was on a pair of softs, and for the last final 5 laps I had to hold this guy off to get the win. As Cursorial Alex, he is one of the best drivers in the league. He may be in P11, but he had to start from the back and deal with the chaos that has gone on in this race. So let's see how he does, as he is breathing down the neck of the Renault of Young Vicho here. See if he can try and get a move on. As right now, the way it stands, it looks like the Haas team is currently in control of P3 of the constructors. If KD was able to get the win and Cursorial Alex can finish in the top 10, yes, he gets the move done to get himself up into P10. Honos going for a move down the inside of the Mercedes. He does get the move done. He gets himself up into P6. So great move there by Honos, as he still wants to finish in the top 5. Yes, this is Interlagos Tommy Fish. I'm glad you are watching this race. But to give you guys a breakdown, KD started on pole, as he has been in control of this race. Pig and Cursorial Alex, they have started from the back, as Pig has now gotten himself all the way up to P3. The Season 2 champion, who was 3.4 seconds from X Breezy about a couple of laps ago, has now gone that lead P2 all the way down to 2.6. So that will be something to watch for, as Kiwi and Easy Hurricane are battling it out right now for P4. Looks like Cursorial Alex is going to go for a move down the outside, as he just puts on the fastest lap of the race. Going down the outside with Hellmade here, as he will get the move done with a great turn going into the Senna S's. As there's nothing really Hellmade can do there. There's nothing you can really do about that as he is on these soft tires. As yeah, he will get around you no matter what. But unfortunate day for Publix as well, as he was in the battle for P3 as he had a spin out that caused the virtual safety car to come out on lap 12 as he spun out coming out of the S's as he had a lot of wing damage to his car. So far, he still is in a good spot to hold on to that P5 spot as I'm going to do the math here. If Hurricane wants to get in front of him, he's down by 20 points. So if Easy Hurricane wants to get into the top 5 and beat out Publix for that spot, he needs to win this race. As so far, right now, it doesn't look like he is going to be in a spot to win this race, as it looks like Young Vicha will get the move done on Helmade here to get himself into the point spot for P10. As it looks like Karab has gone into the pits. Don't know what exactly for. Oh, and it looks like he has a penalty as well. So, not the day that Karab wants to have, as it looks like X Breezy is going to win the rivalry between the two, as both of them had a bet as who will finish with the most points, as X Breezy currently has a 2-point lead on Karab. Karab is out of the point spot, and X Breezy currently all the way up into P2. Let's see what Kiwi can do here. He is going to get some DRS help, maybe some ERS help as well, as he's trying to get into that P4 spot, as these guys have been battling it out. Also, to keep an eye on, Pig has brought X Breezy's lead down from 2.7 to now 2.2 with 15 laps to go in this race. Will Pig be able to chase down X Breezy, as that will be quite the battle to watch. They always seem to have some good races between the two in the open lobbies, so we are going to hope for a very exciting finish. But just like I was saying, KD, he has been in control of this race. He got his second ever career win at the Singapore Grand Prix of this year, but he won it thanks to an alternate strategy. This time he has been the man today, as he has been in control of this race. Going back down to some of the battles that are not for points, as Gunbuck was able to get himself in front of Kill the Birdman here to get himself up into P13. Unfortunately for him, I know he was wanting a great race, but he accidentally started on the medium tires when he qualified on the softs. So it is a rule that if you start the race on the wrong tire, you have to pit within the first 3 laps, or you will be disqualified if you don't change your tire to the tire that you qualified on. So Gunbuck, unfortunately for him, who started in P4, is still all the way down to P13. Pig is getting that gap down from X Breezy to now under 2 seconds. So that lead between X Breezy and Pig is definitely climbing down, as X Breezy, I know he wants to get a P2 finish, as he finished P3 at Monza and Spa. That is the highest finish for him this year. Looks like Kiwi is getting close. He's going to have the ERS on and the DRS on. Will he think about going for a move down the inside? No, he doesn't. He gets back in there. See how they do here coming out of these Senate S's. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to go for a move, as Easy Hurricane got really good turn-ins there. So it doesn't look like he was able to get a move there. TNE Hawk and the battle for P7 here between Hawk and Dilsek is heating up, as TNE Hawk is getting very close to try and get up into P7. This is kind of underwhelming result here from TNE Hawk, as a lot of us... Oh, as he almost lost it coming out of the turn there. Almost lost it coming out of the turn. Thankfully, he didn't lose the car there, so he is still fine. But yeah, kind of a underwhelming race so far from him, as normally he has a lot of pace, but has not been able to show it today, as he started in P8 and he is still in P8. See if he will go for a move. He's going to have some DRS help. Maybe he will use some ERS. No, he's not going to use any ERS there. But let's see what he does when he get to the second DRS straight. Will he be able to get around the Mercedes of Dilsack here? Let's see. Does he go for it here? Is he going to go down the inside? Yes, he will. And will he clear him before the turn? And it looks like he will. So T&E Hawk will get up into P7. So Dilsack, who started in the best start of his career, he started in P2, as he's now all the way down to P8. What is Kiwi Bird King going to do here soon? Gotta think that he's just biding his time to try and make a move on Easy Hurricane. Alright, so I apologize about that, folks. Had a little bit of a issue there. But, gonna go back here for the battle for P8. I apologize about the long no talk there. Don't know, did Kiwi Bird King make a move? It looks like he did. So thankfully I was on there the whole entire time, as Cursorial Alex is getting really close to pass the Mercedes of Dilsack here. So yes, I went back and looked. Yes, Kiwi was able to get the move done. I am sorry, folks, that I had to take care of something really quick. It looks like the battle for P14 is heating up here, with Kill the Birdman and Bossman are trading spots here for the P14 spot. Cursorial Alex is going to go for a move down the inside of Dilsack here. Is, yeah, those soft tires are going to win out and beat the medium tires every time. We know how much pace that he has here at this track, as he had to miss out on qualifying, as right now the Haas team currently in control of the P3 spot in the constructors. So it looks like Haas is in control of the P3 spot. Looks like Karab is going for a move. Oh no, Kill the Birdman has gone into the pits. Don't know what exactly for, as he went into the pits on the hard tires. But Kiwi starting to pull away from Hurricane here. Ever since he got out in front, he has been in control. But they also are dealing with the car of Cowboy Kaz with the blue flag. So I don't know if the car of Cowboy Kaz had anything to do with that allowed Kiwi to get out in front, as we now have 9 laps to go here in this Brazilian GP race. Gonna see here, Cursorial Alex is chasing down T&E Hawk, as Cursorial Alex just set the fastest lap of the race. What a time, with a 108.4 from the Haas of Cursorial Alex, as he is now breathing down the neck of T&E Hawk. As there's one thing I know, Cursorial Alex is going to be a very hot commodity going into this draft. So we know T&E Hawk, he has the 3rd pick in the draft, so that will be something to watch for. But Cursorial Alex, right now this is the only really battle here, as I'm going to go see what this battle is going on with Karab and Bossman for P14. Going to get them some camera time in the last race of the year, as it looks like Karab is going to go for a move down the outside. Looks like he does. Does he get the move to stick? And yes, he does. Karab will get around Bossman for P14. Chris Orwell Alex. He's going to get some DRS help and some ERS help, as we know how fast these two guys are, as we have 8 laps to go. Chris Orwell Alex is going to go down the inside, as he will get the move done and clear him by the time they go into the Senna S's. So Chris Orwell Alex on the soft tires gets himself up into P7. So what a day this has been for the Haas team. If they want to stamp their name on the P3 spot, they are well on their way, as we have a yellow. We have a yellow, as I see that is Dreamsy. Yeah, Dreamsy is out there. He has spun out. Don't know what exactly happened. It looks like a Haas car is coming up. Hopefully that, yep. Hopefully he doesn't get into the way. Don't know if Dreamsy is or not and call it a day. Yes, it looks like he's going to. I imagine he's going to call it a day here, as this has not been his day. But Pig getting closer to X Breezy now, as they have the car of Birdman in front of them getting the blue flags, as X Breezy is going to try and use Kill the Birdman there as a pick, as X Breezy is going to try and get the highest finish of season 3. He has finished P3 at Spa and Monza. It hasn't been the year that he has won that he normally has, but a podium finish for him would be something that he would really love to end the year on. The battle for P4 is still heating up here, as we have 7 laps to go here in the Brazilian Grand Prix. And just to let you guys know, Kyle Dyer, KD 1997, he started on pole and he has been in control of this race ever since the race has begun. No one has been able to challenge him, as he is still in control of this race. As we Pig, he now has DRS. He is getting awfully close here to X Breezy. Let's see what he can possibly do, as I know X Breezy is going to battle off Pig as best as he can. Now down to 0.4 of a second. Will he go for a move? He's not there yet for a move to possibly be done, as I believe that is Publix. He has spun himself around. As if you were watching the race on lap 12, he was the one that brought out the VSE. He was battling for P3, and he spun out coming out of the Senna S's on lap 12, which brought out the VSE. Had lots of wing damage on his car. But Pig breathing down the neck of the Racing Point of X Breezy here. Pig, I know X Breezy is going to give him the battle of a lifetime, as they always seem to have some classic fights here in the open lobbies, as this is the battle for P2. Pig isn't there yet. He's not there yet to make a move, as I know X Breezy wants to get the highest finish of his year. What does X Breezy do here? Does he go defensive? Pig isn't there yet to make a move. Hasn't used any ERS on that lap. He did not use any ERS there with the DRS. As we have 5 laps to go, Honos is starting to chase down Hurricane as well for that P7, for that P5 spot, as Kiwi has ran away from Hurricane, as his lead is now up to 1.3 seconds. But this battle for P2, folks, is still underway. We will be watching the battle for P2 and P5, as we have another yellow. It looks like Dreamsy has retired from the race. Yes, I don't know if he got himself into the wall or not. A VSC has come out. A VSC has come out with 4 laps to go. Wow, hopefully nobody gets a drive-through. I hope nobody here in the top 10 gets himself a drive-through, as that would be very costly. If I'm KD 1997, I do not care how much how much my delta is in the green. I would not risk anything here to get a drive-through penalty, as he is still very much in control of this race, as Dilsack has gone into the pits. Very interesting call there, as he has now gotten himself out of the top 10. Don't know what the thought process on that is. I don't think he's going to be able to chase down the Renault of Helmade here, but it looks like the Mercedes team is going to finish last in the point standings of the constructors. X Breezy just gets a drive-through. X Breezy gets a drive-through penalty, so his P2 finish is gone. His P2 finish is gone. That is it. So Kiwi is now in line to get his first ever UDL F1 Series podium of his career. X Breezy has thrown it all away to possibly get the highest finish for him of the year. Is now gone, as we have another yellow. We have another yellow somewhere, as it looks like. Is that Hawk? Hawk, yeah, Hawk has gone around. Hawk has spun around. So Hawk had a issue coming out of the penultimate turn, as that allowed young Vicho to get out in front of him. But Kiwi Bird King, in his third ever UDL F1 Series race, with X Breezy having the drive-through penalty, he's going to get his first ever podium finish of his career in just his third race. The Undercut did it, Dreamzy and Rapper Rick have all done it, so he will be joining quite a class of names. Let's see what X Breezy does here. I would just take the drive-through. That's what I would do. Just take the drive-through and try to get a points finish, as he knows, yeah, he is going to do it now. How unfortunate for him. That is absolutely heartbreaking for X Breezy, as he was in line for a P2 finish, and it has all gone away with speeding under VSC. As it is gone. That is it. So X Breezy is very much ahead of young Vicho, as it looks like he will have to, yeah, just get a P7 finish, as I know he is absolutely heartbroken. But how about this from Pig? Started in P17, has gotten himself all the way to P2, but that is still not the record, as it looks like Publix has also spun out. Don't know what happened to Publix there. As we go back for the battle for P4 between Easy Hurricane, as, yeah, is the white flag coming out? It looks like the white flag is going to come out, yeah. One lap to go in the Brazilian Grand Prix. KD 1997 has been in control of this race. It looks like Karab has just made a move on Gunbuck there for P12, as he will get the move done. Still kind of a P3 as Kiwi here. I'm going to see where that Haas is at. Will he be able to get the move done? No, not there yet. It looks like... Oh, as they get around! Big crash as Hawk is into the wall. Hawk is into the wall, but that's not what he wants. But going back here to the leader, KD has led from the very first lap. He qualified on pole. He's going to get his second win of the year and his third career win. So what a day it was for KD 1997 as he gets the win. Kiwi with Pig coming in second. Kiwi will get his first ever UDL F1 Series podium of his career. How about Crisorial Alex? He will finish in P6 thanks to a penalty that Honos has possibly had, as that puts Honos all the way down to P7. Young Vicho finishes in P8. Helmade will finish in P9, as Dilsack will come around and take P7. Teeny Hawk, he will finish in P11. Not the finish that he wanted at all, but how about this? KD He was in control of this race from lap 1, as he pretty much led every single lap except for the 3 when he went and pitted, but he was in control of this race. As yeah, that is it. He just took command and did not let anyone past him at all. Took a huge lead, but getting his 3rd ever career win in the UDL F1 series, and his 2nd win of the year. His 1st win of the year was at Singapore, as Pig, starting from P17, finished in P2. But what a day it was for KD, as he was in control, started on pole, and he won the race as well. As congrats to him for winning the final race of the year, and congrats to Pig coming all the way from P17 to finishing in P2. As how about this, the Canadian Kiwi Bird King getting his 1st ever UDL F1 series podium of his career. What a race. Excuse the blue screen, folks, as I need to take some screenshots. Need to take some screenshots of the results so that I can have them, so I can send them into the chat. But yeah, what a day. But how heartbreaking that was for X Breezy, who pretty much had P2 in the bag until the VSC came out and gave him a drive-through penalty. He still finished in P6, but for him, he was really wanting a P2 finish. Hurricane finished in P4, and Crisorial Alex finished in P5. Haas team, they have secured the P3 spot, as Williams, looks like Williams will not be finishing last in the points standings as well. So congrats to all of them. So that was it, folks. That was the final race of Season 3. It has been a fantastic year, as it has been quite a blast to be commentating for all of you guys who have watched all of our races all year. It has been quite a year. I want to thank all of you guys who have stuck with us and watched, and I really hope you guys come back on January 31st for the Australian Grand Prix of Season 4. That is when we will be back here. So thank you guys for watching, as I am Pecan36, your commentator for the United Drivers League F1 series. I can't wait to see you guys all again. What a finish that was to this race, and congrats to KD on getting his 3rd ever career win. Congrats to Pig on the race, from coming all the way from the back to finish in P2, and congrats to Kiwi Bird King for finishing in P3, getting his 1st ever career podium in just his 3rd ever UDL F1 race. As that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoy your time, and please come back for January 31st. My name is Pecan36. This is the United Drivers League final race of Season 3, and I wish you all a good night. Thank you.